just have to say to the women here, I'm sorry there's not more men here. You know, last night at Golden Globes, it was a particularly great moment for women to come forward and say, time's up, me too, this isn't going to happen anymore. But what you didn't hear was a single man last night speak out. 85% of the people in that building are men. 85% of the people in serve are men. If they don't take responsibility for what is happening, we're not going to get this change.
I served in the Army from 1982 to 1992, and when I first joined the Army, when I went to AIT, I was the only woman on an entire base in training. And it was a really difficult situation, and the harassment, I could go on for a very long time about what a harassing situation that was. My bathroom, as the other lady was saying, was to the male barracks. They had to post guards, all of that. But the worst harassment at that duty station came from my drill instructor, who put his hands on me, exposed himself to me, made sexual advances to me. One of my squad members, a male, turned him in. When my squad member turned this drill instructor in, I was brought into headquarters by the MPs, and I was placed in handcuffs and told I was going to be arrested for attempting to ruin the career of a senior NCO.
Harassed, locked in cars, and I didn't say anything, but I learned that be quiet or you get in trouble. And so, like, I've learned to survive. I was in for 7 years. I went in 2006, 2007. I went to Iraq to lot, and a woman got raped. And I put my foot down because, one, I felt like the chain of command failed us. They put us in situations where we didn't have battle buddies, and there was women that got raped. I trained, I had a weapon in my hand, and I've learned not to trust people that most people do trust. And that's a shame.
Somebody was sexually harassed or assaulted, depends on how you define. So that's one of the issues that we needed to kind of go back and look at. My assaulter had asked me to come and gave him a brief. I briefed him, not realizing he was actually moving around a lot, and I thought that he was in a hurry because I saw his hand jiggling. I thought he was jiggling his keys. So I was trying to get this brief quick, and it turns out he looks at me and says, I have a body part that's growing. And I thought, innocently, that he thought he had a tumor, because we had been talking about this. My mother had 3 tumors, and his mother was also ill. And then I said, oh my goodness, is it benign or is it malignant? And then he pushed against the table and exposed his erection. So that is what happened with me, and trying to understand at the moment when you hear people say, well, what did you do, or did you tell someone? Well, I did. I didn't wait 20 or 30 years, but even if I had, there would have been a reason. It's very shocking. What do you do?